Right, well, good morning. This morning I've got up, all good intentions of going to work, and then I just changed my mind. I thought I've got to go to London. It's quite a nice day. It's not going to rain, but it's quite cold out. Not much in the way of sun, quite overcast, but it's not raining. So I thought, let's just go to London for a day, because I'm desperate to take this lens here. This is the 55 to 200 zoom lens. It's the Canon EF-M. It's 4.5 aperture at 55, and it moves to 6.3 when you're zoomed into 200. So I've not really used this lens before, so I thought this is a great opportunity just to have a go, really. Take it down to London, see what sort of shots. I've got no real plan, so I'm going to put, as usual, it's going to go on to my Canon M50 Mark II, and just to give you a bit of a comparison, that's the kit lens that's on at the moment, the 15 to 45, and if I just hold that 55 to 200 next to it, you can see it's sort of twice the length of it. It's quite light, and when you zoom it does come out like that for the 200. So we're going to give it a go. Not sure how I'm going to get on, really. I went to London with the Sigma 56 and I really enjoyed that one, but this one 55, it doesn't open as much. That Sigma was a sort of 1.4, whereas this 55 is 4.5, so a bit slower, but we'll just see what it's like. I'm sort of thinking on the hoof here, because I need to start walking down to the station now, but what I'm thinking is to have a go at different settings. I'm going to put the ISO up a bit higher, have a faster shutter speed, just to see what the pictures come out like, really, at all these different settings. I'll show you the photos as I go through. I'm taking the GoPro with me, so I'll sort of show you where I'm going and give you all the settings up on the screen. Maybe because it's 55, probably not so many look-up shots, maybe one or two, or maybe a cityscape, couple of cityscapes. I'm going to try and get some people, but my theme's going to be colour, because it's a bit of a dull day, really. The sun might come out a couple of times, but it's looks like it's mainly dull with a lot of cloud. The theme then is to take colourful pictures in a sort of a not very colourful day, and let's try and get people on their mobile phones, because that won't be difficult, will it? People are nearly always on their mobile phones, so let's see what sort of pictures we can get. Mobile phones, colourful, maybe some transport like London bus or something, nice colourful red bus. Don't know, just going to see what happens when I get down there. So see you in a moment, because I need to get walking down to the station. It's about 40 minutes from here, and then a 30-minute train ride, and then we'll be in London, and probably start off somewhere like Chinatown or Leicester Square, something like that, and then just walk around, see what we get. Hope you enjoy the video, and see you later. Okay, I'm in London now. I've just arrived and I'm just setting my camera up. Need to take a few warm-up shots, and I saw this chap sitting on his bike. Thought that would be a nice shot. I'm looking for colourful shots. I'm looking for people on mobile phones. This is my target. So I'm just getting warmed up. I saw this lady here taking photos with her mobile phone, so I thought that'd be a good photo just to get started. So you can can see I'm in Chinatown. Not very many people. It is a working day. I thought this was a nice one. Yellow gloves with his mop outside the shop. So I carried on, and then I saw this restaurant and I thought, oh, this would take a nice picture. I took a couple here. Here's the first one of one of the lady chefs, and then I took another one, widened it a bit, and got a couple of chefs in there. I thought that was nice and colourful. So I moved on. This shop here, I thought I'll take one here. Colourful baskets outside, all sort of green. And then here comes another mobile phone. Some sort of security chap. Not sure what his job is actually. Then this bike, she was colourful, pink trousers, pink hat. I thought, oh, that was a nice shot. And then I just saw this bike on its own. I thought, why not? Let's just take a picture of a bike. It's colourful, it's green. So I carried on walking around Chinatown. I saw this sort of alleyway. It wasn't much of a shot, but there was a chap on a mobile phone, so I thought, why not? Let's go for it. Then we moved on, and I saw this chap just ahead on the right there, just standing having a cigarette with a box resting on the post. I thought that would take a nice picture. And then I moved on, and again I saw a chap just outside one of the premises, leaning over having a cigarette and on his mobile phone. Then I carried on, and I saw a fellow photographer. I don't actually know him, but I thought this would take a nice shot from behind. He was waiting for a shot, I could see, but he's got a couple of really massive cameras. I couldn't see what they actually were. Then I saw this chap down here just on the benches, and I thought this would take a nice picture. There we go, on his mobile phone again. We're all on our mobile phones these days, aren't we? So now I've just sort of come out of Chinatown, and then I saw this lady sitting here, and I thought there's a nice picture, colourful sort of purple in the background. And I thought I'll take this shot coming out of the station, not on a mobile phone but holding one. And then a bus, just had to take this picture. And then a bit further along, I thought this driver should be good. It was quite a colourful bus, so I took quite a nice picture. And then I've got a black and white picture coming up here. I saw this chap sitting on the stairs or the steps just by the statue, and I thought that would make a nice black and white picture. So anyway, I've sort of wandering back round, come back into the edge of Chinatown, and there's a picture of that I thought looked quite nice. Another one just outside an underground station, somebody just coming out there. And then I've not really seen the Big Ben clock for a long time. It's been covered in scaffolding, so I thought I'll get a picture just here. And you can see it was midday. I was hungry at this point, so I bought a sandwich about this point, and now I've moved on and we've got the London Eye, but actually I'm taking a picture of this security guard, whatever his job is, just leaning over, watching. There we go. Then I moved down towards the London Eye. I thought, well, I better get a picture of the London Eye. I've taken quite a few, but this seemed like quite a nice one. Blue sky framed by that lamppost on the left, and then I saw a couple phone, probably taking a picture, and then just wandering along here, and I saw a pigeon. Why not? Let's take a picture of a pigeon. And then there's a busker. Thought this was a nice picture, really nice voice. And then I saw this building, and I've seen it lots of times, but I just like the patterns of the square windows with a few branches in front. And then a fish and chip shop. I'd just eaten, but if I hadn't, I think I would have bought something from this fish and chip van, but I thought it'd take a nice picture. And then I went on, I'm on the south bank here, and I saw this sort of seat. I've seen it before actually, it's a sort of circle, and I was just getting a picture of a couple walking through it. Then I decided to go the other side, thinking that somebody would walk past, and nobody walked past the other side of it. So I got this one of a pigeon. Thank you, pigeon, for sitting there for me. And then I saw this chap, and I thought, oh, this is going to be a really nice black and white picture, a chap with a beard. And I'm happy with that, it's turned out really well. And here we are at the skate park. I just saw somebody leaning over the fence, watching, and I thought that'll take a nice picture. I've taken a picture of the skaters before, so let's have a spectator this time. And there we go. Then I moved on, and I saw a chap sitting here on one of the seats, and I thought, let's just take a picture of him. He's got his mobile phone, so that's why I did that one. And then we moved further on, and I saw somebody else with a mobile phone, and it was this lady with the purple hair, so I thought that'd be a brilliant shot, nice and colourful, and on the mobile phone. And then a bit further on I saw a lady in a nice red sort of coat and on the phone again, maybe taking a picture with the phone this time. And I've moved on a bit, and we've got just a bit of a scenery here, a bit of cityscape, and now no GoPro. So here's the pictures that I missed with the GoPro. I went through to Trafalgar Square, took some of the fountain. I'm just trying different settings out really on the camera. I saw this really nice car, just had to get a picture of this, nice and shiny. Then this cityscape, I'm just playing around with Lightroom, and here's another one going across the bridge. Then I saw all these locks. I thought, well, I've got to get a picture of the locks. And then this lady selling, not sure what she was selling actually, I can't remember. And then these lights looked really good. And then one of St Paul's from this side of the river going across, and then another cityscape. And then this chap, I don't know what he was doing, but he was just paddling in the water, shoes on as well. Here's some nice pigeons posing for me, another one. And then while I'm doing this, this speedboat came past, one of the lifeboats, so I thought that'd be a nice picture. And then classic one of St Paul's, the leading line, and another one of St Paul's. And then I saw this, and I thought, oh, this would be a nice colourful picture, with a chap just walking through the frame, and another one with a couple just in step, if you notice. And then the final one is Tower Bridge. Had a really great day with this lens. It was very punched in, so I couldn't get very wide shots with it. I think if I had a choice, I would take the 18 to 150mm, which gives you a bit more range. However, this lens was really good, got some good results. I tried lots of really strange settings just to see how they came out, and pretty happy with the results. Probably got a bit too much sort of grain on some of the settings, but I could deal with that in Lightroom. If you need a lens that's really punched in, you know, 55 to 200, then it is a really great lens. But if you just want a general purpose lens to give you a wide range, I'd probably go for the 18 to 150. Anyway, I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please give me the thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss any future videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that notification bell. So thanks a lot, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.